Your speakers turn them up, boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think of coming at the team. It ain't hurting us, true. I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother.
What is good? Vibe gang, it is your boy Ray. Look how clean that nigga look. Stop playing with him. Why that nigga looking like a grown-up right now? Stop playing! Huh? Shout out to Jesse. Oh, we working now. Shout out to Jesse. We got the touch screen right now. Watch. I could do that right there, and I could just move the screen because I'm fire. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Jesse. What we doing? My nigga look like a grown up. Stop playing, nigga. Columbia. Two colors that you thought they match, but they match very well together. Clean surface. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Juletta. Shout out for the dono. She said, yo, Justice Junkies. You need to react to Justice Junkies. And I told her, you need to not scream at me. That's the first thing you need to do. Right off Ripple. You saw what happened in the intro. We got Cyber Skull Media. All three of them niggas. We got Dylan. We got Shizades. And we got Thunder Ass. It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. The electricity is going to be all over the place. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Federico has not been downloaded on this computer yet. But we're going to do something even better. Ray, cut the beat. This doesn't sound right. I have to download Federico. Justice Junkie. You up the bat. Money ties. Ren. This Saturday. Oh my God, I forgot to say it. This Saturday. It's gonna be exciting. And stick around on Sunday because I might have a surprise for you. I don't know. Surprise interview, surprise shout out, surprise something, surprise video, surprise something. I don't know, but Sunday I might have something for you. This Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Join me and join my sister Abby Girl, and we have a surprise pop-up coming up this Saturday, 6 p.m. Run karaoke, ladies and gentlemen. We sing it this time. I want to hear some vehiculars. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm excited. Look at the camera, though. This nigga's nasty. Stop playing with these niggas, man. High five. Everybody around the room. Everybody gets one. You guys see me stressed. Y'all saw me punch shit. And then here comes Jesse like a fucking, Captain America. And that nigga's from Canada. He came like Captain America and saved the day. Let's go. I'm excited. It's about goddamn time I use this goddamn new computer. I'm sorry. It's a lot of things going on today. Justice Junkie. What's going on? I'm Uncle Ray. It is on you.
The heart of the city, we stand up tall. Through the highs and the lows, we'll never fall. Samantha's the voice, she's lighting the spark. Justice Junkies, together we'll make it.
Hold on. Why you have a superhero song? Your name's Samantha. Samantha. How you doing? Hold on, man. I like that song. The buttons are all smushy. You know, remember when you open up a brand new laptop, those buttons are smushy shit, and then you abuse the fuck out of it, and then they all like, yes. clackety clack clack, and there's no smushy to them. I got smushy buttons. Go ahead, man, one more time.
The city we stand up tall, through the highs and the lows will never fall. Samantha's the voice, she's lighting the spark. Justice,
Samantha.
together we'll make our mark. Reacting to the stories we're never torn, fighting for the truth. A new day is born. Welcome to the fight, we're taking a stand. Justice junkies, stronger hand in hand.
Hold on, Samantha. We ain't doing this shit right here.
The world is
Stop talking to these niggas dirty. Hold on. Cinematic Jesse, sit your ass down, man. Jesse, not that Jesse, not the one that helped me with my computer, the other Jesse. Cinematic. Sit your ass down, man. Samantha got you beat by a long shot, bro. It has character. It shows who she is as a person and what she does on YouTube. So, no, stop. Oh, I have movies and I have this because my hair is perfect. I don't give a fuck about none of that, my nigga. I miss you guys so damn much. My wife and my kids had to deal with this. And my brother-in-law and his family for his birthday yesterday. So now I got a platform again. Welcome. I'm sorry. Go ahead one more time.
brand new game. Samantha leads the charge, remember the name.
Hello, my lovelies. And what are we doing today?
I'm chilling.
Today, we are doing
Them bangs are on point. Stop playing with the bangs, man. Stop playing with the bangs, bro. It's like Tarzan could go and you just grab them. Move from ear to ear. Oh my God, I'm excited. Let's go.
lovelies. And what are we doing today? Today, we are doing Ren's new song that just dropped a few hours ago. Okay.
Girl, I almost fell inside that pupil. That's a big eyeball. Like, how you get that eyeball that big? The camera's mad close, right? It's got to be. I don't like the way this is set up right here. I moved shit around because I was upset. So I just started like, pushing the fucking computer table. And we good now, though. We good now. We in there. We in there.
Please. And what are we doing today? Today, we are doing Ren's new song that just dropped a few hours ago. Okay.
Word.
So
Okay,
it's called Money
okay.
Ties. And you know, I usually do requests, but since he just dropped this one, I had to.
She hood. You could tell she hood. You could tell because you saw that finger. So how quick that shit was on screen and off screen. Usually, and she went like that. I felt that. I felt that in my chest.
And you know, I usually do requests, but since he just dropped this one, I had to. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Okay, so let's go over all of our members, please. All right,
All right.
we'll start with Paul, then we have Bjorn, Pleth with the mustache, Tim and McKay.
Bjorn? Yo, Bjorn Behrens. Eventually I got it. Hold on, Bjorn is fire. Bjorn sounds like some type of Egyptian silk. Like what kind of shirt that is? Oh, that's Bjorn, bruh. Over there down in Egypt. I'm so dumb.
All right, we'll start with Paul, then we have Bjorn, Pleth with the mustache, Tim and Michaela. We have Tim S., Michael C., Coffee with Kyle, Christelle, and a new member, Ter Norway.
Ter Norway used to like sell mangoes inside of the I-75. From time to time, he'll just park his car and just have a little basket full of mangoes with a sign that says $1 a mango. Just cuz. That's not even what he did for a living. He just did that shit. He just wanted to see. He just wanted to see if he could brighten somebody's day with a fucking cheap mango. Go to Walmart and tell me if mangoes are not overly priced right now.
Thank you for being a member of this channel. Y'all make this thing happen. I absolutely love y'all
It's a fact.
as much I also love my subscribers with
That's a
all my
fact.
heart. So,
All of it.
if you
The
could
whole fucking thing.
like, comment, subscribe, and get that.
Do all of that. I like her energy. She has a bubbly energy. Like, it looks like SpongeBob is chasing her through Bikini Bottom with Patrick. Cause they hunt bubbles. Y'all niggas don't watch nothing.
That algorithm up, and let YouTube know that you like it, and a whole bunch of other people could like it too, because 88% of you.
She throwing it in y'all niggas' faces. Oh, y'all playing. Y'all fucking around when she's gonna show you the stats. I like her because she's about facts. She's about, listen, 88% of you motherfuckers that watch this shit don't subscribe. So what the fuck is up with that? See the numbers right there? You guys are failing as a community. Talk to them. Samantha? I'm gonna call her S Squiggles because I just don't like saying people's names regular.
Looking at my face.
Yeah,
I'm not subscribed. So please, if
What's
you
going
could,
on?
hit that subscribe button, hit
What's
that like,
going on?
hit that notification bell. Helps the channel out.
I'm gonna do that just because I know how long it takes to go clip that shit and send it to yourself to go ahead and fucking put it on YouTube for a video. I'm just gonna do it just for that reason. I told you 3 times already that I don't want this shit. Oh, nigga, my new computer wants me to be protected. Hold on, man. I'm not signing up for no $54 a month. This ain't no McAfee. Fuck out of here. I subscribe, girl. And here's a like, because I don't want you to hit me, to be honest with you. I ain't going to join because I'm just not fair that I don't have a join button, so I ain't joining nobody's shit. That's not the reason. It's because I'm broke. It's dirty fuck. Let's go. Hold on.
So much more than you'll ever know.
Jesse, you don't even understand. I'm gonna give you a foot rub when I see you, bruh. You don't understand what this is a game changer for me as a person. Not in my videos, it's all gonna be the same shit. But as a person, you're a real one. You're a real one. I owe you. I'll buy you steak, like I said. Steak is on me when I go up there to Canada, which I'm probably gonna go because we're going to Michigan for my son's birthday. So we probably gonna go head up to Canada real quick. I'll meet you over there. I'll buy you a steak dinner. I said I was gonna do it, and I'll do it. But we're gonna do it gangsta. I'm gonna go to one of your little grocery stores over there, and I'm gonna go and get myself some steaks with my EBT. And get some, everybody can eat. I'm just gonna cook at your house. That's all. You got drinks? Cause I'm parched.
So thank you. I love every single person that's here right now. Okay, you guys. I'm excited. All right.
I am too.
Money Ties Ren just dropped 2 hours ago. Well, the time I'm filming.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When she blinked, my hat went. Don't do that. Don't do that again. I thought I was gonna lose my hat. Those eyelashes are touching Jesus.
2 hours ago. Well, the time I'm filming this, I still have to edit it. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, it sucks.
Ren,
Let's
Money
go.
Ties.
I'm excited.
Let's get after it.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud.
I'll tell you something right now. That beat alone, the way he just went into that beat from the poetry that was just read to us. This beat's fire. This is one of Ren's best beats, to be honest with you. I think it shows class, but it also's got that hip hop. And also, if he wanted to, he could go in this motherfucker and he could just completely harmonize through the whole fucking thing if he wanted to. The way the beat is structured is it's a multi-function beat. You could do anything on it to be realistic and sound good, but you have to be in a high level to do anything on this beat, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people that suck. There's a lot of people that suck and they just can't do it. But you know who can do it? Jesse, when that nigga fixed my computer. I don't understand. I got a touch screen, man. I can touch the screen, son. That's how we doing it in 2025. We touch screens here, bitch. Stop playing. Man memory. What does it say? i7? Woo! Intel Core processor? Stop playing with these niggas. I'm sorry.
Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False profit, preach profit, and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bit the pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her. Hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul.
They don't understand that, Ren. They don't understand that. They think they get it, but they don't get shit. They don't get nothing, Rinsicles. They don't. People think that everything's gonna be fine and dandy, and this world is crazy. This world is bumpy, like he said, it's a bumpy fucking ride. So whenever anybody gives me any type of knowledge or something that I could take with me that I could really use and ponder, take it. It's free advice. It's free. Like, you don't even have to go to a counselor. You don't have to go to a seminar. You don't got to do nothing. This man gives jewels every time he raps, and it's free. And I don't understand how people can't just take what he says on certain things and just go as that's gospel. I had one guy come to me in a message, and he said that I am using Ren to further my YouTube career. And I sat back and I got upset. And it got to me. And then it started eating at me. My wife asked me something. And I snapped. Because of that comment. The book that I'm reading is called Triggers. That comment activated a trigger. So we as humans go through the 3 habit cycle. Which is something that hits us, which is the cue. It's our trigger. We have a habit that we consistently do every time something like that happens. So I sat back and I regrouped and I said, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to snap at you. But then I told her. And then she's like, are you doing it to further your career? And I was like, I thought I was doing it to help. And she was like, if that's what you're doing it to do, if that's what you originated to do it and you started seeing growth from it, that's not bad. She was like, if you're doing it specifically just to grow, then there's a problem. She was like, but you started this off because you wanted to help. She was like, fuck what he said and keep on doing what you're doing. And then I sat back and I started to think it, and I was like, is that what I'm portraying out there? And then I stopped myself because I was starting to get back into that habit. And I stopped myself and I said, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Are we having fun? Yes. Is people getting shit out of this? Yes. Am I the only one benefiting from doing this? No. All right then. Case closed. Suck 2 dicks and have a great day. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry, Samantha.
And there'll be times you feel the cup you're feeling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because
and that's what I'm saying, bro! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Exactly what I'm saying. I wish that I could stay as positive as Ren stays. I wish that we all could learn how to just stick to that positive path, whether we hate it or not. And always remember, you could go and punch walls and scream and let all your anger out through however way you let your anger out, besides violence, you crazy fuck. But however you let your anger out, do that. And then once you do that and you get it all out, conduct yourself the right way when you're in front of the camera, because you already let all that anger out. You already let all that pissed off shit. So that's going to be the new cycle. Whenever I'm pissed off, I'm just going to scream. I'm going to go to the garage. We got a punching bag in there. I'm just going to let off a little bit real quick. Let off the steam. Come back here. Chill it. Smoke a blunt and have fun. Because niggas is crazy, people. It's bumpy. When Ren speaks, oh, listen, bro. He knows what he's talking about. He's lived multiple lives. I wholeheartedly believe that. There's no way that this dude's got that much knowledge with being as young as he is. How? He has multiple. He's been here before, bro. He's been here before. That's a fact. Remember when Jesus was born in the staple? The 3 kings and all these people? They were over there. Oh my God, he's here. Ren passed by with a guitar. He just looked inside. Jesus looked at him. He looked at Jesus. They winked at each other and he kept on walking. Stop playing with me. I was there. I was one of the black kings that was there giving this nigga a gift. Stop playing. As you guys can tell, none of that happened.
World needs love and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness torn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. Bro. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. Fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick.
Look, that conversation he had with us is serious, bro. Every time, because you hear the passion when he's delivering it. You hear how Ren feels about it. I mean, he means every word that he's spitting out. And it's different. It has nothing to do with music at that point. Music is the last thing that has to do with it. It's human. It's vulnerable and loving and sad and happy and all types of emotions all mixed up to one UK nigga wearing a hat wrong. Whatever, fucking Ren. You complete.
Cause money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, ayy. Money lies, money lies, money lies, ayy.
Wow.
That song is hard, bro.
No people, no profit.
That's a fact. Wow. That's what I've been said, man. Take away government, period. Why don't we just take away government and we go back to the bartering system? Let's just do that. Let's go to. I think the world will be a better fucking place. And whoever can't hang, then you weren't meant to be, bro. You better brushing up on it. You better brushing up on it. And we should just barter. It keeps people honest. It keeps people 100% honest. There's no way they go wrong with the bartering system. Because if you don't fix my shit, it's automatic on site. It's automatic. I'm putting hands on you. Fix it, because I fixed your shit. So it's time for people to be honest. Be the bartering system. I think it's cool. I played Zelda. Shit worked. Shit worked. Money's just, yes, it fixes a lot of problems, but too much of it gets into people's heads. People lose their fucking minds when they get. So, I mean, it's not really, money's just a piece of paper. Money's not really the issue itself. It's people. Because a gun's just a gun until somebody decides that it's not no more. Or a gun is a paperweight until somebody decides it's not no more. People are the ones that get that. And what the Ren say, the 7 sins. We're infested with the 7 sins as a human race all over the world. Let's not talk about the United States. Let's not talk about specific. All over the world, there's fucked up people that they live by the 7 sins like gospel. You understand what I'm saying? They're so far gone and have done so many messed up things in this world just for money that it's crazy. All we can do is try to live the best that we can and try to make it in this crazy world. But that's why I love the Renegade community. That's why I love the Creek Squad community. I love communities like that because you guys show unity. You guys show I have your back. Some go a little bit extreme, but for the majority of the people, y'all have this person's back, and it's wholeheartedly. I got it, you got it, type shit. You scratch my back, I scratch your type shit. But it's not like we're only getting music from Ren, and that's the thing about it. We're not only getting music, we're getting knowledge. We're getting help through sobriety, help through mental help. Take the music away, his talking points, or his video where he's talking about the Lyme disease, or he's talking about the industry, or he's talking about whatever. You're telling me when you watch that you're not getting something out of that besides just having a conversation with your favorite artist? No. He gives you perspectives that you've never thought in a million years to think of. And that's what makes an artist an artist. That's what makes an artist a legend. It's every time I hear you speak, it motivates me to do something. Pac, legend. And what did Pac do? Every time that man was on camera, every time you heard this man talk, he was giving you something. DMX, every time he was on camera, every time you heard this man talk, he was giving you something. They weren't using their words. Every word that they used, they were using it very carefully and make sure that it was going to impact somebody. Even if only impact one person, who gives a fuck? It impacted somebody. And that's what an artist thrives for. For everybody to have that connection with their music. Or that's where they should thrive for. Because some just, like we say, follow the bag. But it's more than just the bag. The bag is automatic. If you're doing the right shit and you're touching people the right way through your music. The bag is automatic. Eventually. It's not going to be automatic the minute you start. But eventually, if you keep on working, if you keep on pushing, if you keep on putting out that music and giving your whole entire heart, the bag will automatically come to you. You just got to be patient. And that's what we don't have. We don't have patience. We want the shit now. Because if it doesn't happen now, then there's a fucking problem. Well, you know what? Patience was the best thing that I've decided to start learning how to have for the past year. Because if it wasn't for patience, I would have choked somebody the fuck out already. You cannot take another step or another move into the right directions until you learn patience. Because the world is not going to be patient with you. The world's going to hit you whether you like it or not. So don't try to raw dog life without patience, man, because it's not going to end up well. I'll stop talking. Oh, my bad. I'll stop talking. My bad. It's because my computer working, Jesse. My computer's working, my guy. I'm happy.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Samantha.
Wow, you guys. Oh. Rin, is there anything you can't do, man? Like, speak to my soul? Okay. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. My son came home and he got in a fight. There are these kids, we're not rich. You know what I mean? We're not rich. We have, I mean, I live in a trailer, you know? I have no problem saying that. I mean, it's a nice trailer. It's really nice. Listen, but it's still a trailer.
Listen, I had the misconception of people about trailers and trailer parks and all this. I had a very bad habit of thinking that certain type of people lived inside of a trailer until I moved to Florida. When I moved to Florida, I was working in they were called Bay Area windows. We did high-rise window cleaning. We did pressure wash parking lots. We went to people's home and pressure washed their pool deck. We pressure washed their driveway, their roof. We did everything. And I've been to many trailers that look better than a lot of homes. So don't get it fucking twisted about that trailer life. There's a lot of trailers out there that are so nice that, like, I literally told my wife, I am low key, because in my area, the property out here for half an acre is not that much just to buy the property. I literally could buy a property of half an acre and throw a double wide, or not even a double wide, a nice double wide trailer in there with deck and everything put on, and rent that for somebody to live in there and like Airbnb it out or do some shit like that, because these are amazing, beautiful in the inside and the out. Yeah, it'll cost a couple of dollars, but it's worth every fucking penny. I know plenty of people that live in trailers that they got more money than me. And every time I go to their homes, I keep on rethinking to myself, like, oh shit, this guy, no fucking goddamn. Why wasn't that an option? I love my home though. I absolutely my home, but still, you know, many people that got trailers and they got that shit all set up with their water, their plumbing, their electric, everything's dope. Dope as fuck. Room spacious. It doesn't feel like you're inside in a trailer once you're inside of it. But man, fuck all those people. That's how you kept money. That's how you stay with money, bro. You can't buy these motherfucking bullshit ass houses are expensive as shit. I know a mechanic that can fix my fucking trailer like with no problem. But when it comes to a home, nah, nigga, you gotta get a license. I don't know about that shit. I don't know about that. Fuck all that. Don't let nobody say nothing stupid about no goddamn trailer. Who is it? Who is it, Samantha? So I can slap the shit out of him. Just saying.
We have, I mean, I live in a trailer. You know, I have no problem saying
that shit with pride, man. Fuck that.
Trailer. It's really nice, but it's still a trailer. You know, we can afford what we can afford for the kids. Like Halloween costumes, we literally have to make them this year. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, we keep them fed, we keep them in nice clothes. Don't get me wrong, but my son, essentials, and that's how it should be. Why spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on something that a child's gonna look how we do it with my cookie kids? And since we've been doing this since they were babies. For their birthdays,
They get one gift and a trip. One huge, nice gift, whatever they want, and a trip. That takes away birthday parties, that takes away food, that takes away all that. We just do a trip because they're gonna know that trip. They're gonna understand it. And if they want to bring their friends with them, they could bring their friends with them if their parents can afford. Her best friend is free. I got her back. And we go and we do memories. We'll rather save up the money throughout the whole fucking year and do one beautiful trip that they're gonna remember when they're older. They're not gonna remember a party with a whole bunch of fucking kids and probably a fight breaks out and some stupid shit. They're not gonna remember that. They're gonna remember us taking them to Tennessee to go dig for fucking jewels and shit. They're gonna remember climbing up the Smoky Mountains. They're gonna remember all that. To this day, we still talk about it. They're not gonna remember a party. They're not gonna remember any of that shit. So man, budget life. Stop playing. What the fuck we talking about over here, man? You gonna buy them? You gonna spend $200 on them Jordans when they're 11? They're only gonna use it for 1 year. So you spend all that money for sneakers that these niggas gonna use for 1 year? My son didn't start getting Nikes until that motherfucker turned 14. Are you crazy? He's gonna grow out of them in a year. And I don't have to keep on buying them? Nah, fuck all that. If we're gonna have to do that, we're gonna go buy that cheap shit. Shaquille's. Dunk that motherfucker. Are you crazy? That's why I tell people, man, like I'd rather trips. I'd rather big shit like that. And it gives me enough time to save up. So boom, I don't have no problem when I take my trip. I got the money to go spend over there and everything because we save up for it. My kids get the essentials of what they need. We don't overspend. We don't buy fucking cars we can't afford. We don't buy homes we can't afford. We don't do any of that. We try to stay within budget and then budget ourselves week by week to make it until the next payday. And then same thing goes over again. Boom. Money to the side, pay all the bills, money to go last us till next pay. And we keep on doing that. Fuck all that budget. Budget. Niggas gotta fight. Niggas gotta fight. I had to fight a nigga because I had Payless shoes on and I went to Catholic school and they were roasting me from the beginning to the end of days. They were roasting me when I had my shit. And you know what happened to their sneakers? We went to the park. Their Jordans got stolen because we live in the fucking hood. So, good job on that one. But ain't nobody gonna steal my Payless sneakers. You crazy? But niggas, it's crazy that kids are gonna fight over sneakers though. That's the crazy part. But that was the type of shit that we were brought up. In New York, you come out that door looking crazy and these motherfuckers are gonna be on you. Your boys are going to be the first ones to tell you that you look like shit. And that's just the mentality that we were brought in. And then that mentality went into the culture. And then the culture is that type. If you don't have this shit on, then you ain't the one. And then it's harder for parents to try to raise their kids and keep their kids safe when these kids outside in school poking and making fun of people that don't have the same shit that they have. Nigga, I have the money to buy my son Jordans every fucking day if I wanted to. Am I gonna do it? Fucking no. Oh, fuck would I do that for? He wants Jordans, he can get a job and he can buy his own shit. I'm gonna keep him clothed. The Department of Children's Services, their rules and regulations is very easy. Keep them clothed, keep them fed, keep them happy. I've done all three. And healthy. I've done all four. You want to throw your money on stupid shit like that? Now it's time for you to get a job and spend your money on stupid shit. I will buy you Jordans and Nikes on special occasions, birthdays, Christmas. Other than that, I'm not going to buy you Jordans on a regular Tuesday, my nigga. Not going to happen. Just because you were good in school. Nigga, you did what you were supposed to do. What are we talking about? I'm going to high five you, hug you. Great job, son. I know you could do it, and I'm going to put you down. Oh, fuck do I have to buy you Jordans every time you do good in school? Do I get Jordans every time I get a fucking paycheck? No. The essentials. And my kids get whatever they want. But my kids know, my kids aren't the type of kids that ask every 5 seconds for something. Or say, I need to get this because of this. Or I need to get that because, no. They're happy with their essentials. They like the way we got the shit situated and it works for us. what works for other parents. That's trial and error. Gotta check, try, and if it fucks up, try another way. Until you find a nice medium where everybody's happy and we're happy with the setup. That's one thing that I fucking hate is people going at other people for what they wear or have. I dress because I like to dress the way I dress. And I know it's dumb because I spend a lot of money on clothes but it makes me feel good when I spend money on clothes and sneakers and stuff like that. That's what makes me feel good. But I've also learned how to control my spending on that because I'm not going to let materialistic shit make me the only thing that makes me feel good. I'm never going to do that. You started this, Samantha. I'm just saying, you started with the conversation. I got your back, girl. Who I got to slap? Who's messing with my nephew? They don't know Uncle Ray? Uncle Ray will slap a kid, bro. No hesitation. Without nobody looking, just hit him real quick. And just look that and keep on walking. That nigga's going.
Fed, we keep them in nice clothes.
I got your back. I got your back.
But my son, the school that my son goes to is the same school I went to when I was little. And there's a lot of very rich people that go to that school. Well, my son, since the first day the bus dropped him off here, he's been made fun of really bad.
Fuck that.
Which really sucks. So, these two kids ran up on him. Bullies. He's been bullied, just like Rim was talking about. Just to the bullies. They like cornered him and they were telling him how gross he was and how terrible he was and how...
Where you at, Samantha? You got a southern jaw coming on right now. Where you at, Samantha? Because now that pisses me off. That bully shit. Like, I'll roast out of love. Let's not get that shit twisted. I'll roast out of love. I will never roast anybody that is not comfortable with me roasting them. I will stop it immediately. So, let's get it. It's a give and take with my friends and myself, but where you live at? I'm gonna have to go to school one day. I'm not gonna do nothing. My son 15, he can't go to jail, but that nigga 6'1" and 250 pounds. And he's in the bench pressing the weightlifting team in high school. So he bulky as shit. So I mean, I can send him over there. Little vibe, take care of it real quick. Go over there, slap the shit out these kids, man. Slap the hat right off their heads. Stop playing with me. But you know what? Your son's got a good mom. And I'm pretty sure you raised him right to not listen to the stupid shit that these kids are fucking saying. He's gonna get into some fights. It is what the fuck it is. It's gonna make him a stronger person when he gets older, but never let him lose that fight and that underdog bite in him. You won't hit me, I'm gonna hit you right back. 6 feet, my nigga. Keep that shit 6 feet. The minute you go into my safe zone with harm, there better not be a small teacher passing by me because I will pick them up and I'm going to throw them at you. Stay 6 feet. That's what I tell my kids. 6 feet. If they pass that 6 feet line and they're coming at you, you have all the right in the world to lay the smack down on their candy ass. And I'll deal with the teacher when they call me. But there ain't nobody in this world that's going to put their hands on my kids. Nobody. I don't care who you are. And if you're gonna do it, I better make sure that I'm in another state to give you enough time to pack up, because I will go to your house, knock on your door, and when you open it, it's straight swinging. Ain't nobody putting their hands on my kid. Are you crazy? My kids know how to defend themselves. Both kids in the weightlifting team in high school. My daughter, awards. Fuck with her to see what happens. I've learned how to teach my kids how to protect themselves physically and how to protect themselves mentally. And that's how they have to get it, because these kids in these schools are assholes. And let's not get all titty twisted because I'm saying this shit. Because if you feel a certain way, because that means your kid's a fucking asshole. Because kids in this school are assholes, and that's a fact. They've always been assholes. People are acting like this is a new thing. No, nigga, we had bullies when we were in school. It's never changed. It's gotten worse. Kids are fucking assholes. And they always be. So we always gotta mentally prepare our kids mentally and make sure that physically they ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. Cause that's exactly what my kids are doing, what they did. They were bullied their whole entire time in school. My daughter's in college now. But in her high school and middle school, it was bullied every day in school. We had to deal with her crying every day. We had to deal with her getting emotional and not knowing what the fuck is going on. We had to go through her going through her teens and not knowing who she is and having people just making fun of her, stuck in her head consistently because of dumb niggas in school that don't know how to shut the fuck up. But then when the kid that's getting bullied starts wilding out and swings on a nigga and punches his light out, now my son's in trouble. Sorry, you think my son's in trouble. You must be out your rabbit ass mind. You crazy? Fuck that. Fuck that. That angers me. That upsets the shit out of me. There's no need for her son to be getting bullied because of the way he lives at. That's crazy. But those are just the extension of the parents. Kids like that are extension of their parents. Facts. I've never met a decent mother and father team with a disrespectful child or a child that wilds the fuck out. You crazy? Like, I'm talking about these people are not strict. They gave them these kids their freedom, but these kids already know, hey, and that's why we rock with them the way we do, because we're the same exact way. We don't have to put our hands on our kids. We don't have to do none of that shit. Because our kids understand that we got their back no matter what the fuck the case is. My son slapped the shit out of a kid in school. And he's scared as shit because the school called me. Because my wife didn't pick up her phone. And scared as shit. I got on the phone with him. I was like, what the fuck happened? Because you know you got to start off pissed off. Because you don't know what happened. So you can't come up all nice. You gotta work into nice. You got to figure out the whole scenario. I told him, what the fuck happened? Dad. And I hear in his heart and it breathing, he has asthma. So his breathing, when he gets really riled the fuck up, his breathing goes crazy. So I tell him, yo, sit down, calm yourself down, breathe. Do you have your inhaler? Take a hit and breathe. Tell me what the hell happened. This kid that's been bullying him for the past 3.5 months. And every time my son says, dude, leave me the fuck alone before I go tell the teacher or tell the principal. I'm done with it. Leave me alone. He's trying to take options not to put hands on this kid. And the kid keeps on messing with him. So one day in school, they're sitting in their same seat that they always sit, where he's picking on him because he sits right behind my son and keeps on slapping the back of my son's head and keeps on doing all that. And my son is like, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to hit him. I don't want to get in trouble. He's not scared of the kid. He's scared of what might happen if he does fight and then he has to come home to me. That's what he's more scared of. And that day, he just had enough. My son stood the fuck up, knocked him dead in his mouth, cut his fucking lip open, and went and they got sent to the principal's office. Called me and told me what happened. Cool. I'm going to the school. I leave out of work, go to the school. Go to the principal's like, we're going to have to send your son home. And I was like, for why? Oh, because this after. I was like, where's the boy at that my son supposedly ruined, his mouth and is dying, according to what the people said on the phone. Oh, no, he's out. He's in the other room with his parents. And I was like, can we all be in one room? Because I need to know exactly what happened and I want to hear it from his mouth. And they brought them all in and we all talked. And luckily, the boy fessed the fuck up and said, I've been bullying him for the past couple of months. And then my son stood up. So they both got suspended because they were just going to suspend my son. No. He gonna get it. They both gonna get it. And my son stood home and played with his PlayStation and ate whatever he wanted, went to sleep late, did his homework through the tablet, and did whatever he wanted and wasn't on punishment because he did exactly what the fuck I told him to do. Niggas put hands on you, you put hands on them. And the kid is lucky that didn't happen first day. Because my son has a heart of gold. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with me. Samantha, tell me where the hell they at.
The things they could do to him, you know, whoop out, like. And then one of them took a swing at my son. And my son swung back and hit him.
Get him!
I mean, it's if you don't hit first.
Say it!
Okay?
Say it!
If you're defending yourself.
Say it! That's a fact!
And one of the teachers.
If you're defending yourself, you're never gonna get in trouble with mom and dad. Never! If you're defending yourself. Are you crazy? Dad, I got my ass whooped, but I didn't want to swing because I didn't want to give it to nigga. And you look at them whoop your ass and you didn't whoop their ass. Boy! And now guess what happened? Guess what happened when my son two-pieced this nigga in the mouth? Guess what happened? The kid stopped. The kid stopped. The kid said, all right, whoa. Because my son is one of those big kids that you think he's so nice to everybody that he's not mean to nobody. So people take advantage of that and think that he's soft until that he has to put. He punched me in the arm the other day. Still feel it. Still feel it. Imagine if he's upset. Oh, Jesus. That's right, mama. You tell him. If it's self-defense, defend yourself. Go ahead.
His teacher saw it happen. And my son swung back, got him, put him in a headlock, and was like, and the whole time my son was holding him, he was like, please calm down, please calm down. Like, the teacher called me and told me that he was like, no. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Your boy got squabbles. It's because your boy got squabbles. That's what that's called. Like, yo, dude, I told you to calm the fuck. That's how you son those kids. That's how you son them. You have them in the headlock where they can't do nothing. But like, yo, I told you to calm down, bro. You want me to put some pressure? You want me to put some pressure? Calm the fuck down. That's how you do it. De-escalate the situation. Because if y'all start going back and forth, it's gonna be a whole type of mess. Calm that situation down. Hold them down. Yo, dude, I don't want to do this. And then when you release, you just punch him real quick. You just release. Zap! Real quick, a jab right here. He'll go to sleep real quick. He'll stop fighting. I guarantee it, though.
No, like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Dude, he's only been in school 9 weeks. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's from money.
Yep.
Money.
Yep.
That's why he's being made fun of. Is
everything bad in the world, it results right back to money. Stop. Stop. Not everything. Not everything. But the majority of shit in this world.
Money. That's why he's being made fun of. Is
fucking ridiculous.
We're not like destitute, but we're also, you know, I had a life before that, and I have 3 children and a mother.
You know what's crazy? You know, I'm sorry. You know what's crazy? I had another one that happened because we deal with this shit a lot. My son has a friend, and they had a sleepover. So this kid's never been to our house before, and I ain't gonna lie, our house is pretty nice. And the kid rolls up with his mom and dad. They drop him off. Mom and dad just leave, and kid walks up to the house. We open the door, comes in, and he's just like stuck on stupid. So he's like very, very respectful, very, you know, hey, Mr. This, Mrs. This, and yeah, and very like his hands are folded every time he's sitting in the couch, and I was like, bro, you good? And he's like, no, I'm fine, sir, I'm fine. And I'm looking at Anthony, and I was like, my son comes and grabs me. He's just like, he's just saw in the house. Because he went to the room and told my son, God damn, I didn't know your parents are fucking rich. And my son's an idiot. And my son be like, hey, you know, we got bread. You know what it is. And I'm like, no, we don't. I got bread. You ain't got shit. Like, what are you talking about? But anyway, he comes out and He's like, that's what it is. That's why he's like that, because he doesn't know how to act. And I was like, all right, cool. So I just acted like me. And I just started putting music on. I'm cursing and I'm like, hey, y'all want to eat? And I'm acting all types of me. It's just loud and just me. And then after a while, he started loosening up. And then he came back and he's just like, Unc. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't know you guys were these type of people. And I was just like, what you thought was living in here? Like, you see how my son dressed? He's got a fucking NWA shirt to go to school. Where do you think he got that from? Y'all niggas ain't listening to NWA? So where do you think he got that from? I was like, of course, bro. Like, yo, we were from the hood for hood. We found a good price on this house, nigga. We don't belong in this neighborhood, nigga. We ghetto as shit. What are you talking about? Come on, man. The front of the house ain't fucking painted. It's spray paint. Real quick touch up. Stop playing with him. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Take care of. So, and obviously, and my husband too. So, it's tight. You know what I mean? It's like really tight. But
right.
I don't want to see that start stealing his joy. Like, I've noticed that his opinion of himself
It's tough.
Has been different lately, and
look, Samantha, I am pretty sure that you're doing everything possible to reassure your child that he's good enough, and don't worry about it. I'm really sure that you're doing everything possible. They have to believe it, and that's what as a parent it sucks. Because you can reassure your child, and all they're gonna see is their parents saying that, but in their mind, their parents are supposed to believe that. But keep doing what you're doing. The encouragement, the positivity, is a process that you got to work with them over and over and over. My kids, both of them, dealt with the same thing. So this is something that me and my wife is already embedded in our brain. There are some kids, it's just that they're not outspoken. They want to be just private. They just, they don't want to be the center of attention. They're not loud. They're not everything. They just want to go to school, do what they have to do in school, have a great time with their friends in school, come back home and just have a regular job. That's what they want so bad. But the pressures of school and all this other bullshit and the temptations and everything start messing with the kids. This is a time frame where the kid's mind is a sponge and they start forming to who they're supposed to be. And it's all depending on what they go. What we did with my son and my daughter in those times was spend as much time with them, reassuring them. Every time they did something was an applaud. It was, you did a great job, thank you. Or if they messed up, hey, don't worry about it. That's fine. People I mess up all the fucking time. And they just reassure them, hey, you're not the only one that is going through this life thing. We're all going through it, and we feel you. We've been through this. We know what it feels like. I was bullied. My wife was bullied. We know what it feels like, and we got through it, and we flourished in high school. And you got this, and we know you got this. And you have to keep on doing that over and over. And then one day it's gonna happen like nothing. They're gonna just know it. They know what to do. They know what to follow. Or one day, because it's so amazing how it happens that everything that you force these kids to learn, or not force them, but embed in these kids' head of how to be as a person, and one day they just wake up and everything you taught them just starts working. They just start doing it, and it's just like my son, I told him the other day, I was like, what did I say? You're in the 11th grade now, you're flourishing now. You're doing weightlifting, you got a girl, you got friends around you, you chilling. And stuff like that. But for the past, since he started school to this moment, to this year, he's been uncomfortable in his own skin because of what kids thought. And then one day he woke up and, I know I'm the shit. That's what you gotta do. Even if you like, I know I got a girl. I know all that. Live your truth. Live who you are. And once you're comfortable living that, that's nothing that's going to stop you. And that's the message that I got for your son. From the bottom of Uncle Ray's heart. These kids that are in your school, understand something. The mothers and fathers, some of them, not all, because I don't know all of them. But on average, and I'm pretty sure there's a good amount in that school that their parents show their kids love with money. Your parents are showing you guys love with your heart. So you're the rich one. You're privileged to have a mother and father that are showing you this type of love, to show you what real love looks like and not put a dollar amount on it. These kids don't know what they're doing. It may hurt what they say. It may hurt what they do. But at the end of the day, you can always walk away knowing that you're always going to be better than them in everything. Because the only thing they value is money. They don't value nothing else. Your mom and your dad are teaching you how to value your heart. And that's the most important fucking thing that you could learn in this life, is how to trust your heart to do the right thing. So forget those kids. Eventually what's going to happen is you're going to blossom, boom, and they're going to look at you like, oh shit. And they're going to sit back looking crazy, trying to be your friend, trying to be nice to you. And at that point, you're not even going to want to be their friends. You don't even want to be around them. Keep it moving, bro. You good. You got a good mama, good dad. You good. Mama got your back. And if anything, Uncle Ray could come out the window. I could jump out the window, bro. My car windows work, bro. Brand new car, 2025. Honda CRV. I'm going for room. I ain't going for luxury. What we talking about? We take road trips here, bro.
Has been different lately, and it's all because of money. It's all because of money that he gets made fun of.
It's crazy.
You know? I mean, it's all... You'll always see me probably in like the same 8, 9 t-shirts, pretty much. I mean, we're getting there, but you know what I mean? Like, when we get money, I get clothes for them. When we get money, I get food for them.
Facts.
When we get money, I get shoes for them.
Facts.
Like, that's the number one priority, but he's still being made fun of, and to a point now that kids are trying to fight him. And I see that what Bren was talking about, like, don't let that steal your joy.
Never let it.
Don't let bullies, don't let money, don't let the BS steal your joy. And
absolutely.
It is hard when you... I can see it all over his face, you guys. Like, it's hard to be pointed out as less than. It's hard to be pointed out as somebody who's not good enough, who shouldn't be there, who doesn't belong here. Like, what the hell is that? And he got in-school suspension along with that boy, even though the teacher saw him have to defend himself and saying, no, I don't want to fight. She's the one that told me that she saw the whole thing. But yet they both got in trouble.
I think in most schools it's mandatory that even if the person didn't start the fight, both kids need to be sent to school. That's what I've learned so far with my son and having fights in school and shit like that. That's what I've learned, that it's mandatory for both kids to stay out of school because they're both were in the squabble. So I don't think it's like, oh, I was just defending myself, so I hit it, but you were still in the middle, you still hit him and you still grabbed him, and there was still physical contact. So at the end of the day, they had to send both kids to school. I thought the same thing. I'm like, yo, my son was defending himself and you're gonna fucking send him home? Cool, but it's like what happened. When he got home, he wasn't in trouble with us. He was not. He did his schoolwork from the tablet. He did his homework. He did all his subject matters that he had to do for the day. He got it done, and he played his video games and went to the pool. He did whatever the fuck he wanted. I was not gonna put my son on punishment because he was simply doing exactly what I told him to do. That would be fucked up of me to do that. No, fuck that. But I don't think that there's nothing that we could do. And theirs was like in-home suspension. It was like, you got to go because there was blood involved and shit. Listen, got a two-piece. Nigga, stop playing with him. What I say?
Yet they both got in trouble.
Right.
I mean, that kind of bothers me because in my opinion, my son shouldn't have gotten in trouble.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Just like my dad told me, if you throw the first punch, your ass is grass. But if you don't throw the first punch and you have to defend it, it's not like he defended himself like in a crazy way. He hit him one time to get him off of him, and then he held him in a freaking headlock when he came back at him and told him, no, stop, I don't want to do this. So now he's gonna have a reputation. You know, it's a small school, just like when I went to school, and I don't know what to do, honestly, you guys. And it's all the underlying current of it all is money.
Money make the world go round. Money make the.
We don't have the the amount of money that these other families do.
Nope.
We don't come from the same amount of money.
Nope.
We just don't. We were farmers. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we got. And I love what we have, and I thank God every day for what we have.
Every day.
There are so many people.
I like Samantha, man. Samantha has the same values that I have. Me and Samantha have the same exact values, man. I love Samantha. Samantha is my cousin, for real. From back in the day. We got the same exact values, man. I ain't got no fucking money. My parents, God forbid, but when my parents do pass, I ain't gonna be left with money. I ain't gonna be left with anything. I don't have an inheritance. I don't have any of that. I'm working right now to build that for my future family. I have to build it now. My parents couldn't. They broke their backs working for the man. And I say the man because there's no other way to say it. But working a 9 to 5 their whole entire fucking life. I just found another way to say it. Already. To better me and my sister's lives. But they didn't have that backup. Like, okay, this is your inheritance. This is what you guys are going to get. You guys are set, and we're going to set you guys up good. We don't have any of that. My kids, they have, me and my wife, life insurance. My kids are set. My kids have life insurance. We all have life insurance in our home. And just doing everything that we do for our kids and building what I'm trying to build here is for my future kids. For not my future kids, but my kids' and so on and so forth, to build a wealth in the family. So there could be some type of wealth in the family to go down generation to generation, to cut that line of not only having the money, but also having the morals that goes behind the money. Money will never change me. I've had it. I've had money before. And it made me the most horriblest person in the world. So now if I get money again, now I know what to do with it. Because I had to go through that bullshit in order for me to figure it out. And I figured it out. Me and my wife are not rich by no means necessary. We ain't got no money. We got a savings. And our savings is for what we need around the home. And then we have our vacation savings. And that's specifically for that. If we don't have no money in there, we do not take vacation. Me and my wife's job is to build backup for my kids. To make sure they're set. To make sure that they are going to have that wealth that's going down, that they can take this vibe reaction thing, because I'm not stopping. You're going to take this vibe reaction thing and they can do whatever they want with it when I'm not here no more. And hopefully make it better than I ever can. And as a parent, that's what we need to do. That's the main reason why I said, fuck it. I'm going to give 100%. That's the main reason why you should do the same thing, Samantha. Give it 100%. Fuck it. Let's build that wealth for our kids. And show them the morals and show them what to do with it and show them how to use it the right way. Instead of having these little selfish, privileged kids that get money and they think that they shit those things because they got money. That don't mean nothing when you get your shit rocked, bro. Come on, son. I just angers me, and I don't like seeing mothers going through the shit with these these kids because of other kids and the way their parents don't give a fuck about them. Whether they're good or bad, they get whatever the fuck they want. Whether they slap the shit out of their sister or not, they still get whatever the fuck they want. They get away with everything and anything. They don't do no wrong. And then when you tell them no, you wonder why they wild the fuck out. My son thought his name was No for the first 4 years of his life. And now he thinks it's his middle name. So, you doing great. Keep it going. You got it. You on the right track. You where you need to be. Keep going though. Push it.
And I love what we have, and I thank God every day for what we have.
Absolutely.
There are so many people who do not have this, who are homeless.
Absolutely.
And they don't have a freaking 3-bed, 2-bath trailer. You know what I mean? Like, and it's it's a newer, you know, and we take really good care of it. Like, we stay on top.
Y'all renting out a room? Where you at? That's a huge trailer. Holy shit! I want to do that so bad. I just want to buy a line of fucking whole line of just properties and just little by little just start adding trailers and plumbing and electric to them and just rent them all out as Airbnbs, bro. Airbnbs, or rent them out to homes for families that need them. They like really need them, and then between residents, if they move out and I don't have residents for it, rent it out as an Airbnb, have it furnished, and do all that. Oh my God. Or maybe have like five rented out as Airbnbs and 5 rented out to families that need them at low cost. Like what's a good price to rent one out? Like, to really help out a family, I would say like $600 a month. Electric, water under your name, but $600 a month. I think that's fair. Just to help them out, not for me to be rich for it, but I think it would be good.
He's got OCD. My husband has OCD. I have OC don't. You know what I mean? He's teaching me. He's been teaching me for years. But anyway. But it's just stealing his joy.
It's bullshit.
Because we just can't afford the nicer clothes and we do get them nice stuff. I mean, he never goes to school dirty or anything like that, or it's literally just the fact that we live in a trailer. And all these other people live in freaking houses with elevators in them. You know what I mean?
Oh, the fuck? Oh, where the fuck you elevated? How big is the house that you need an elevator? Because you're not just going to add an elevator just to add an elevator. How big is the house to get from one level to the next level that you need an elevator? That's just doing too much. That's something, you don't need that. And that's what I'm saying. These millionaires out here, rappers, actors, name them, buying these mansions with like 80 rooms. That's a little exaggeration, but a lot more rooms than they need. A lot more bathrooms than they need. A kitchen the size of a whole banquet. Why do you need this much space? The only thing that will make sense is you're renting this out as an Airbnb for niggas that want to record their music videos and do stupid shit like that. But as a person living there, what is the necessity of having that? Just to say you have it. Because you know what's crazy about that? You could buy a $400,000 home on a property that you could buy. Get yourself 10 fucking acres. Get yourself 20. With that type of money that you're spending on that type of house, you could get a whole 150,000 acres. With the amount of money that you're buying for one mansion. And just buy property and buy land. Put a 400,000-500,000 modest, beautiful home the way you want, right in the middle of the bitch. Run plumbing and that's it. Have some cows on that bitch. Have some horses on that motherfucker. Have some goats on that motherfucker. Couple of chickens. Chill. You don't need all that. But they want all that. Because if you don't show that you have it, you have to show you have it. That's mandatory when you get it. What? I love my home and my property. If I could take the property that I have right now, my home, and put it on 100 acres, I would do it tomorrow. Away from everybody. The open land. And if you don't like that, you know what another crazy thing? This is another crazy thing. If you don't want to do that country shit and you want to go live in a beautiful home, go get yourself a fucking penthouse in the city. And that's it. And you're fine. You don't need any extra shit. People go to different states to buy different homes. Why? Better commute. No, it's not. You know how much money you're spending for this commute? It's crazy. People go nuts when they get money. If I hit the lottery, I'm paying off the house. I'm done. I don't have any shit no more. Now I can have fun. I pay off the house, pay off the car, pay off all major debts. It's done. Bless my mother, my father. Bless her mother, her father. Amen, hallelujah. Break my sister setting off. Set my kids up. Me and my wife are traveling. We're going to be doing vibe reactions on the road. But it's just that mentality. And then it goes down to the school level. And then when it gets to the school level, it starts affecting our kids and it starts affecting the home because of the kid. It's just bad all the way around. People do not know how to live within their means. They rather look the part than actually have it. You know how many people I know that look the part, but if you go look at their debt in their credit card, they're maxed the fuck out. Because that look is not cheap. But they'll max out a credit card real quick to look that part. Now, we got to teach our kids morals and values first. And then they'll know what to do with the money. Because they don't need the money like that. They know how to survive without having billions or millions of dollars in their bank account. Because we taught them right. We taught them the right way to do it. Learn the value of the dollar. Learn the value of working a 9-to-5 and understanding what it is to work for somebody else. And build yourself as an employee and as a manager or how to run something. Take whatever avenue you need to take and just learn how to and be your own boss in whatever you want to do. That should be the dream for every parent. I want you to do whatever it is that you want to do, that you say, okay, I love this and I'm going to put my whole passion and heart into it. I got your back then. You will never have to move out of here until you're good to go. You will always have a home here. And set you up. I ain't gonna charge you no rent, no nothing. That's fine. If my child is doing what my child is supposed to do, why the fuck do they need to leave? Unless they want to. I want to make sure my kids are set up. Dad, I'm making this much money a year, bro, baby. I'm good. I got you. Now you can go. You all set. Get your own place. You good. You all set. And now you're doing what you love to do. You're making the money that you're supposed to be making. Your value, you have to put the value of yourself. You have to know your own value. You can't just let other niggas tell you how much you're worth. You gotta let these people say, hey, this is my price. And if you can't agree with it, then you can't agree with it. Because if I go any lower, then I'm decreasing my value. You're more valuable than a fucking dollar. That's all I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure the way you're talking about your son, I'm pretty sure your son is the same exact way. And he should be feeling that way right now. And it sucks that he doesn't, but he has a great mother and a great father, the way you talking. And he's going to be good. He's just going to have to tough it out. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. He's going to have to tough it out a little bit, not crazy. He's going to have to tough it out. It's not going to be his whole world. Eventually he's out of school, so he's going to have to deal with this for his whole entire life. He got this, man. He got this. Facts.
Out of my way, peasant. Like that kind of feel here. Because all these people around us have lots and lots of money. And the majority of people that go to my son's school have a lot of money. And that's not his fault. But I just don't want to see it steal his joy. Like that part at the end where Ren was talking to his sister, it really hit me the same way because I'm going through that right now. Like money is the root. It's the root. You gotta have, for me and for anybody who's Christian, you gotta have God first, God above money at all times. At all times, God is above money. Always. It has to be that way.
Always.
You're setting yourself up for evil and failure and just a miserable life.
Dude, if her husband were my neighbors, I would do a barbecue every fucking weekend. Factual, actual. I would do a barbecue every fucking weekend. Hey, Samantha, tell your husband get this fat ass over here. Get some burgers and shit, man. I got a blunt rolled and everything. Y'all don't smoke. That's cool. I smoke though. Huh? It's a fact. You gotta put God before you put anything else. Before you put any type of dressing in that hot dog, you're gonna have to put God first. First and foremost, you have to put God before anything. You can't go anywhere in life without having some type, not even some type, you have to have faith. You have to walk. You have to read. You have to believe. You have to have that faith to have your back in any decision you make, whether it be in school, work, relationship, parenting, however. You always got to put God first. And a lot of us lost it. I lost myself. I for many years, I lost my faith. For many years. And when I got sober, I couldn't get sober without finding my faith back. And I found my faith back. Took a while, but I found it. And once I found my faith, everything just started falling into place like a puzzle. And I can't describe it. The only way that I can describe it is a miracle. The way everything has just been snapping into place since I decided to go and find my faith and then finally find it and be one with my God one more time. And teaching me patience and teaching me humility and teaching me how to be his son. And the more that I learn, the more that I can implement the tools that God gave me to affect others. See, the sweater and the hat match in a way if you think about it. That's how you do it. Go ahead, Samantha. We got this, Samantha. We got this. This is nothing.
Never meant anything to me. You know what I mean? I have dated a man, okay, and I didn't know he was rich when we first started talking, and I actually gained a connection with him. And then I found out that he was super, super rich. And that doesn't mean anything to me. He was like the CEO of a major company in New York. And that means nothing to me. It never has. Money means nothing to me. But it is always sad when I see people that it does mean everything to.
Facts.
Money means everything to them. And I don't understand why. I know you need money to live, but you shouldn't live to need money. Like, there's a huge difference.
And that's where they got that disconnect. That's where the disconnect is. They think in their brains, they've got it embedded in their brain by where they live, who they're around, or school, or whatever. Something in their brain clicked and said, you know, if I do not have money, I'm nothing. And it rode and then it spread it. And that was from the beginning of times. That was before all this internet shit, before any of this, before skyscrapers, before anything, when it was just land, animals, and humans trying to figure shit out. It's been that way. And it's a way that it'll never change. Unfortunately, it'll never change. As long as we have free will, as long as we can believe and have faith or not have faith, as long as we could kill with no mercy or have mercy or do whatever. Humans are fucked up. Everything else around humans is just material shit. We're using these as tools to fuck each other over. We're using these as tools to throw temptation out. We're using this as tools to ruin and poison people's brains, to follow the 7 sins to fucking hell. Because something in their brain is, I come first before anything. Because you don't have the faith to know that you have to put God first. Man, stop playing with these niggas, bro. It doesn't even matter. I could smoke weed, not smoke weed. I can do whatever. I knows what I'm talking about, man. 40 years of bullshit. 40 years of bullshit, man. I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen people just screw each other over so many times, and it's like chaos around me. And I'm stuck in the middle, like asking the questions, like, what the fuck is really going on? They called me, they got me. I was in there. I was all in that, sir. I don't know what the fuck was I doing. And then when my eyes really opened, and I was just like, oh, all of this is all fucked up. I started really living. See, I was living in a wormhole that had no bottom. It was infinite. And then once I found that faith, everything came out to be so clear of what I needed to do. Life is always going to give us obstacles. And it's always going to be a test. We could try to live our life the best that we can and see negative coming at us left and right. And as long as we keep that faith and understand, if we don't pass this down to our children, the faith, the morals, and you can't have morals without having faith 100%. You can have an idea of morals, but what do you? We can get to a deep conversation about this, and I ain't trying to make this video as long, because now we get into a whole nother territory right now. Now we get to a whole nother territory. Without God, I wouldn't be here. Without me finding my faith, I would not be here. And I think about that every single day. I try to walk the path that God wants me to walk. And every day comes a little bit harder. And every day I struggle a little bit more. But I know that God's listening, and I know that God's got my back. So it makes it easier to bear. Yeah.
and acquiring money to make sure that you can live, but as opposed to being obsessed with it and that's all you can think about and that's how you gauge people's value, is how much money do you have? Why don't you have as much money as me? Oh, that means you're not as valuable as me. Oh, that means you shouldn't be here. Like, what? Why? I've never understood the importance that people put on money, and I never will. I don't think I ever will. I don't mind taking dogs to groom. I don't mind doing this to try and earn some extra income. I don't mind going places and cleaning up people's dogs. I have no problem with that. I will do whatever it takes to make sure my kids are fed, they have enough toys, they're, you know, they've got a PS5 and a freak. Every kid has their own TV, and you know, we have AC, we have a beautiful home, and I love it. We live in the country, we live on 40 acres, we don't really have a bunch of neighbors around. We have a few, but they're like football fields away. So
that's beautiful.
I'm happy.
Be happy. That's
I'm
beautiful.
content with what we have. But it's amazing to be reminded how much importance
it's sad.
Some people put on money.
It's sad.
I just wish my child didn't have to find out that that's how much importance some people put on money.
It's good though. It's good.
Like,
it's good that the kids. It sucks that they have to find out so young, but it's good that they find out so young so they could really understand how the world works, because money is a big part of the world, of the real world, outside of school, outside of mom and dad's house. That world is out there is about one thing, and it's about money. And you could get trapped in it, you could get stuck in it, or you could flourish in it and use it to benefit your morals. Always remember that you have control of how you act when you get the money. Yeah, a lot of people, I'm going to wild out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. No. I have to make sure first that everyone around me, wife, kids, parents, mother and father-in-law, my immediate family is taken care of before I could even think about spending $1 on myself. Point fucking blank. But motherfuckers want to come out, man, I tell you what. Those are the people that are not going to have that money that long. The ones that are really bad at this generational wealth. Not all. But there are some out there that they greedy and they check every one of those 7 cents. They check each and every one of those off. And there is a generational wealth, and they teach their kids how to be that way, and they teach their kids how to be that way, and more and more. And it's just, they're all just a line of assholes. A line of assholes because they never had to know what it was to work from the money. They didn't know what it was to have to struggle or have your electric get cut off or not have food, like chop up hot dogs with macaroni and cheese and mix it all up and make a big ass pot so like that we can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a week for the kids and us. They don't know nothing about that struggle. And that's what happens. When it's given to you, you don't know how to appreciate it. All that needs to happen is it needs to be taken away. Once it's taken away, they're going to have no choice but to figure it out just like the rest of us. Just have to figure it the fuck out. Oh, what do I do? Dude, Google is crazy good to use. It'll tell you exactly where you need to go. Whenever you need to sign for food stamps, bro. It'll give you the directions.
The whole, you shouldn't be here if you're not in our tax bracket.
That's crazy.
Kind of thing.
But they do that with everything. They do that with housing. They do that with everything. If you have to make a certain amount of money in order for you to live in this specific building. That's in anything. If you want to drive this specific type of car, these are going to be your repair bills. You can do that with everything. It sucks. Barring system is not bad, bro. I could do a reaction if somebody knows how to fix a fucking leak. Whatever sort you want me to react, I'll give you entertainment for some labor. Obviously has to be fair. Duh, motherfuckers.
Kind of thing.
I'll change your brakes. I'll change your alter. I'll do your car work for you if you just come in and do the housework for me. Deal? Check on it. All right. That's it. But it's a bartering system. But it's a time limit on this bartering system now. And we can't be like, yeah, I'll get it done next week. Nah, ain't none of that bullshit, motherfucker. We already talked about the terms. We talked about the time frame. We already spoke on that before we shook hands. We already had what time we needed this done. As long as we keep it 100 with each other, we good as gravy, baby. And do what we say and say what we do. How hard is that? To be a man of your word? That's going to be that hard for you to do? Be a man of your word. I got you. Got to work both ways, though. Come on, son. You ain't got to worry about no fucking money, man. I hate seeing my bank account with overdrawn and shit. I've never overdrawn this much in my life.
If you're not in our tax bracket.
It sucks. I hate that shit.
What? I don't know, guys. Y'all can help me out on this one, because I'm kind of struggling on it. I guess because I just don't understand it. But I totally agree with Ren's
3 months ago.
Like, I've got to figure out a way to...
I try... If you guys can, if y'all watching this, if y'all made it this far, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. Okay. If y'all made it this far, tag her on this. Because I'm going to try to tag her myself. But tag her on this and everything. And if she got any questions, I'm pretty sure that me and my wife, we could give her as much answers as we can, because we got one kid that made it through out of school, going through the same shit, and we got a son that went through it and got out of it, and right now he's almost done with school. So, I'd be more than happy to answer anything with no problem.
Did not let it steal his joy. And it's not his fault that we don't have a lot of money. It's my fault, you know? I mean,
it's nobody's fault.
I was behind.
Ain't nobody's fault. Don't blame yourself.
You know what I mean?
Don't blame yourself, because then you're going to start putting that weight on top of yourself, and you don't need that. You need that weight off. You can't put that on yourself. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. We're 90% of the population. It's nobody's fault. It's just the way shit is. Some people got it. Some people got to work for the shit. There's no greed is the only explanation for all of it. There were people that were more greedy than others, and others that understood a hard work's day. And when we all fall in that, with a lot of people that fall in that category, Huey did nothing wrong. This is nothing to do with you, your son. This is just life, the world, the way it is. Your son right now is just getting a little, that world is attacking him right now. And it's not going to be the first, and it's not going to be the last time that's going to happen to him, us, you, me, nobody. It's going to come when it wants to come. We can't do nothing to stop it. We can't do nothing to fight it. All we know how to do is just take it like Goku. When it hits us, it comes at us all, and then we churn it, comes with us, and we turn it into energy, and we use it as energy to come man niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That's all we could do. Your son, the way he handled it the first time when he got in trouble, he handled it exactly the way he was supposed to handle it. So that shows the parenting right there. You ain't nothing wrong with you. They're the problem. And never underestimate that problem, because if they never said anything, if they never done anything, your son would not be going through this. You, your husband, and your child has nothing to do with these kids in these schools having parents that don't know how to fucking raise kids. Point blank. That's a parent issue. That's not a you issue. Fuck out of here. Dude, look how you making my cousin feel. I'll fuck you up if I see you, straight up. And I'll hit your kid. What we talking about? No child was hurt in this filming of this reaction. Fuck we talking about, man?
Like, I'm getting there. We're getting there. I mean, shoot, we have a house, and we have cars, and
don't worry about none of that. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
We have everything.
Samantha, that got nothing to do with nothing, Samantha. That got nothing to do. You can have all the things in the world. You're not gonna change asshole kids. They ain't gonna change this shit, because they're gonna come back and they're gonna keep on finding more problems to talk about. Let's say you add an addition to the trailer, or let's say there's a mansion that's on there. They're gonna come in there and they're gonna be like, oh, well, you don't got the same lights I got. It's never gonna stop. Our haters always going to find something to gravitate to hate. So it's not gonna matter what you guys do. It doesn't matter. You can buy this kid Jordans every day. It's not gonna matter. You can buy him the brand newest clothes of everything, and you guys can move into a mansion if you guys want. It's not going to change their attitude the way they were raised. That's just shitty attitude. There's no cure for that, except a slap in the mouth and a kick in the butt. It's the only thing that's going consistently, not just one time. One time they're gonna call the cops. The second time, they know better not to get that phone. The third time, they're trained. Fuck out of here. I don't believe in harming or hitting your child when they're bad, but I'm sorry. There are some kids that are nice slapping the ass and sit your ass down in that room and take all your shit. I will break a PS2 in front of a kid. I don't give a fuck. I paid for it. I could break it. Old school shit. I ain't doing this new school. And let's talk about your feelings. We'll do that after I whoop your ass. You feel me? But I never hit my kids. Never in my life have I hit my kids. But I understand that type of punishment with specific type of kids. Because some kids, you could talk till your face is blue. It's not going to get through their heads. Sometimes they got to feel what we talking about. And sit their ass down. My parents beat us when we were kids, but they didn't abuse us. We got our whooping when we deserved our fucking whooping. But now these parents out there that do some, I don't even want to get into that. So we're going to stop it there, because I'll punch a nigga. But you understand what I'm saying? I don't have to get to that point with my kids. So I'm blessed, and I'm lucky for that. That I don't have to get to that point with my kids, because they don't do nothing to get me to that point. You're doing great. It's not you, it's them. Remember that. Don't get that shit twisted. 40 acres. I have half an acre. Stop playing with these niggas. 40 acres is a lot of acres. And I'm pretty sure that fucking trailer is beautiful. Nah, your son is humble. Your son knows what he is. He understands why he's getting bullied. He understands why these people are being assholes. But he needs to understand he's got good genes. He's got good morals. And that's more important than anything else. And look, mister, young man, I've been in this world for 40 years, so I know more than you. And understand when I tell you something. Your mom and your dad is showing you exactly how you're supposed to be in this world. I've seen a lot of kids in my life. I've seen a lot of people in my life. I was customer service for a long time. There's all walks of life has came into my face. Pause. No, they didn't. Erase that. And I know good people when I hear good people. And the way the mom is talking about, how passionate she's talking about, she's really worried, she's really scared. You got this, bro. Forget about what these kids are saying in school, man. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Your mom is teaching you something more important than money. She's teaching you how to be a good person through and through. And always remember, these kids are not going to be part of your life forever. The only way that they could be a part of your life forever if you let them do that. Don't let them be part of your life. Understand that there's only a few years left and you out of there. And after that, you do your own life. You make your own life. They're not the ones that gonna pay your bills. They ain't the ones, so don't let them live in your head rent-free, is what I'm saying. Don't let them live in your head rent-free. Charge them. If you gonna let them stay, forget about what they saying. Listen to your mom. Listen to your dad. Keep on moving. You're gonna probably have to. I like what your mom said, though. I like what your mom said. You went blah, and you grabbed them, and you said, "Stay still. Let's talk about this later." I like that. That's fire. So you got the squabbles. You just got to get good with it. You just got to keep on doing. Keep on doing. Keep on being fast with it. Oh, what happened? Oh, do that type shit. Huh? What we talking about? You got the squabbles. You're gonna have to fight off some a couple of times. It's gonna build character for a man, bro. It's gonna build character, man. You good. Worry about that, man. I'm pretty sure you got friends. Just deal with your crew and you stay with your crew. Forget about everybody else, man. We got time for that. We got time for them. Samantha, you didn't tell your son. It's 2025, man. We ain't got time for those type of people no more. We can't let these people mess with our heads no more. Nah. They gotta go. You good. You vibe gang now, bro. Don't even worry about that. If they don't want that, they don't want that. They don't want that vibe gang. They don't. I got vibe gangs of all ages. You tell me age group. I'll send somebody with the vibe gang shirt. Oh, y'all, Uncle Ray sent me. Where he at? What we talking about, man? Those bullies in school, they messed up. They messed up. Let's do this. Man, fuck all that. Go ahead. Let's finish this off, Samantha. Not bad.
Is here. Trampoline. We have a go-kart.
What did you guys use? You got a go-kart? I mean, I got a freaking lawnmower and a trailer in the back, but I don't got a go-kart. You got a trampoline? What do you guys use to tie down? I got a trampoline too, and a couple of days ago it was windy as shit. And my trampoline ended up inside my pool. I got it out. We bought some tie downs, but I looked at it and I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. What do you guys use to tie it down? Because inquiry minds wants to know.
Need is here. Trampoline. We have a go-kart. We have nice, whatever, but we don't. But to some people, that's not enough for you to be valuable. And I don't know what to do with that exactly. I just don't want it to steal his joy. Like Ren said.
We won't let it.
I want my child to know that he's valuable. Even if we don't have millions of dollars. He's worth so much more than millions of dollars. I'm just gonna keep talking.
I need him to be on the Vibe podcast. Him and his mama. I need both of them to be on the Vibe podcast. We gotta talk. Huh? What we talking about, man? He just got a new uncle. He don't even know right now, bro.
Of dollars. I'm just gonna keep talking to him and tell him what Ren said. Don't let it steal your joy.
Don't let that. Nope.
Screw the bullies. Screw the BS. Screw the people that tell you you're not enough. When you know you're enough.
Facts.
When you know you're enough.
Facts.
All right, guys, that was awesome. Yeah, very recent thing that happened. So, any of my Christian followers, if y'all could have me in your prayers for that one, that would be amazing. So,
I got you.
I love you guys so much. That was awesome, Ren. You're an amazing artist, and you really pull so much emotion from me, and it's beautiful. It really is.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's go back over our members, please.
Where we at?
All right, we have Paul, Pleb with the Mustache, Tim S, Michael C, Coffee with Kyle, Christelle, and we have Ter Norway.
You didn't say. I didn't hear you say Bjorn. Where's my man Bjorn at, bro? Stop playing with him. You have to say Bjorn's name. Bjorn. That's that Egyptian silk, baby. Let's go, man.
Coffee with Kyle, Christelle, and we have Ter Norway. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all are so awesome. Y'all are so awesome. And we are going to put the PayPal tip jar link in the description. So we also have the super comment, super sticker, super thanks. So hit your girl up if you feel like it. We would so appreciate it here, you guys.
That's what I need those clips. I need those clips. I'm just gonna have them there. Nah, but the way YouTube tax is crazy.
Super thanks. So hit your girl up if you feel like it. We would so appreciate it here, you guys. I absolutely love you guys. I love you guys. Oh, even if 88% of you aren't subscribed. So please, if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, just a couple of free
we subscribed already.
Things that would help this channel out tremendously.
Absolutely.
And every single one of you, thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys. Y'all make it happen. You know, every subscriber, every viewer, every member. Right there, baby. Oh, and Pleb with the mustaches. Pleb with a mustaches page. There you go, Samantha. It's right here. And it's got anime, WeCross, HoloLive. They do all kinds of different card games, board game type of things. It's really cool. If you're into that stuff, anime. I tried getting into that world, and I just don't know why, man. I respect it and I love it, and it takes a true fan. Like, there's so much things in that anime world that is crazy. And I tried it. I'm just like, I can't passionately get into it like that. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. If you're into that, you can't go wrong with Tim and Michaela.
Shout out to them.
I'm so proud of them. So proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Ren, that was amazing. This was beautiful. Keep me in your prayers, guys.
Will do.
Love y'all so much. Oops.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet, please, 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 please go subscribe to Justice Samantha. Go subscribe to Samantha. The link, name, everything is down below. Please go subscribe to us. Show her some love. Let's get those subscriber counts up. She's right now at 3,500. That is nowhere near enough. Please go subscribe to her. Show her some love, guys. She's awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to work on it. I want to get her up on the podcast. That's one thing I do. I want to get up on the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I love all of you. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.